So they're coming around now, and the banana, wow, what a split for the banana. 1 minute and 400 meters, but he appears to be stopped and probably will not be partaking in the rest of this 3,200 meters. Meanwhile, John leads the front pack, and the boys following behind him. Pretty tight right now, should string out later.
And there's Jaden.
There he is.
And there's Caleb, for some reason, in the middle of a giant pack of girls.
Well, that should be deemed normal, as circumstances are fitting.
Absolutely.
The rest of the girls follow in line. Coming around the second lap now, John has lengthened his lead quite a bit, but there's a small pack of boys following in behind him. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Going back to Amir, though, he sparked a lot of buzz with the team by getting a tattoo on his calf.
No one really knows the true meaning, only that it's a turtle in some sort of woven basket. But hey, we're not here to judge, at least not publicly.
Yeah, well, Amir, however, isn't the only Luton runner with ink.
That's right, Adna Trakic, who finished 7th overall at Counties and has been a top runner on the team since her freshman year, got a tattoo above her left shoulder blade fairly recently. I can't remember exactly what it says, though.
The producers are telling me right now that it says Mom's Spaghetti, referencing an Eminem rap lyric, but they say their sources might be a bit off, so we're gonna have to fact check on that one.
Of course, it's always good to double check.
John comes around the third lap with the lead. Oh, and Mitchell taking off his shirt.
That's just very dramatic.
Very
that is
necessary.
An Oscar-winning moment right there.
Coming around the curve now, he's the Indian Impala, he's the Trooper and the Mini Cooper. It's Big Bala brand himself, Mihir Bala. Mihir has had a very nice season himself, finishing as high as second for the team. He's even the inspiration behind a team-wide hit song, The ABC Hears. Are you familiar, Matthew?
Unfortunately, I am all too familiar. A, B, C, D, E, F. Get the heck out of here. There go Jesse and Adna. One red, one blue. Where's the gold?
Well, the gold definitely are not favored in this race. That should have been clear from the start. But we got two blue team, one red team, and another red team trailing behind there. Very mixed up among the girls. Nope, there he goes. There he goes. Flexing for the camera.
It's a good thing arms are so important. Lifting is so important in cross country.
That's certainly true.
We're going to take a little break to talk to our sponsors. Freshman Boys, the official snack provider of Red vs. Blue. Price is so low, you're practically stealing.
And speaking of freshmen, we've got quite a few in this race, although I don't see Jeffrey Little Hefe Riker, the brother of Mr. Worldwide himself, John Riker, currently leading the field.
Yes, Jeffrey is out with an injury to his leg, while Junior Jake Smith is out with an injury to his... Oh, what's that? He's not injured, he's just being a little...
Jake is a healthy scratch for reasons that are unknown to us right now. But on the subject of freshmen, and snacks for that matter, Angela Parra has impressed on the girls' side this season. She finished second in the County 9-10 race behind teammate Emma Helgeson.
Far more impressive, however, are her abilities off the course. She can consume an entire orange in just 2 or 3 seconds.
But Amir is making a big move, pushing up with Mitchell. That second boys pack is certainly strung out as Tim, Richard, and Joe Poho himself are coming behind. That, and here comes the Belgian Bronco running across the stream. What a guy.
He looks so physically able.
Girls really stretching their lead out. Adna and Jesse, they're going to be battling it out for first here.
And we see the creature of the abyss appears to be walking towards us now, running towards us. Receiving no recognition at all. Nobody cares about him. Get out of here, dude. What are you? Get out of here.
Girls following behind him, and John about to lap them as well. Mitchell and Amir duking it out as they cross the line. Maddie getting passed by Richard, Tim, and eventually Joe. Let's see if he can hold up here.
Great.
We're recording. Fun fact for the kids at home, Mitchell Fanger is extremely fond of bagels, especially warmed ones. Speaking of Mitchell, he has been a very influential member of this team, excuse me. Isn't that right, Matthew?
If by influential you mean poisoning the mind of the impressionable youth on this team, then you are correct.
Well, he coined the team mantra, "Oh, we rollin'," and started the jupin' trend among many of the varsity boys.
What about the social media scandal that rocked the team?
No, we don't talk about that here, and most of these runners are entering their final lap or so, and
here is Veronica and Rena. Veronica has passed Rena. Jaden and Shane run by there. Pulling ahead of two members of the postseason, actually.
yes,
And,
quite impressive. John coming down the final stretch, finishing up. He will definitely get sub 10. Does some sort of Buzz Lightyear impersonation. Can't be sure what that was, but Mitchell files in right behind. Very close to 10 minutes as well.
you will not be getting a gift card.
I wouldn't trust him with my money anyway. Richard coming in 10-10. Amir follows in right behind, as does Tim, as does Joe. And red, very prevalent in this early showing. That could be indicative of the final results, but of course there's a lot of other players left to race.
Erin rounds out her last lap here. Alyssa not far behind.
You got me here finishing on the final stretch right here. 10:40.
Good for him.
Good for him. Emma Henderson coming in. Approaching her final lap. There goes Scott.
Great finish by Scott.
Very fast. Arms flopping around like a
Limp noodle.
limp noodle exactly, but Fritz comes in. Jaden finishes among some of the back part of the red versus blue boys. Reached 11:11. Make a wish, Matthew.
Please get away from me.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet. Yes. You see Veronica heading into her fourth lap.
8th lap, that would be.
8th lap.
Jesse finishes and moves straight off to the side, almost like she didn't want to be seen. Adna finishes around 11:30.
Oh, Matthew Klein finishes behind both of them. That's got to be embarrassing. There goes Alyssa. About 12 minutes there.
Very even splits there.
Divisible by 5. Divisible by 2.
You can divide 12 by 5, Matthew? We're not going to get into it. Emma Henderson finishes around 12:18. Very impressive stuff. Maddie finishing in with 2 red team girls coming in right behind her. Very solid pack for the red team. Got Veronica finishing her final lap. Will she get under 13? And she does by a very wide margin, around 12:52 or so. Got another gold team member filing in.
Shaw here.
Well, that wraps up Red vs. Blue vs. Gold 2017. I'm Joe Pohoryles.
And I'm Matthew J. Klein.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next year.